coping. I am your host, Chrissy, and this is Chapter 1, Lessening Yourself. Today, we're talking about the quiet ways we shrink, not the dramatic moments people notice, but the subtle ones. The swallowed words, the softened opinions, the way we learn to fold ourselves smaller so we don't make anyone feel uncomfortable. Lessening yourself doesn't usually feel like a choice at first. It feels like survival. You learn early which parts of you are too much, too sensitive, too emotional, too honest. So you edit, you adjust, you become easier to digest. And for a while, it works. You are praised for being low maintenance, for being understanding, for not asking for much. You are told you are too strong because you endure. But no one talks about the cost of that strength. Because every time you minimize your needs, you teach yourself they don't matter. Every time you stay quiet to keep the peace, you declare war on your own voice. And over time, you stop recognizing who you are when no one else is watching. This chapter isn't about blame. It's about awareness. About noticing the moments when you say it's fine and it isn't. When you apologize for taking up space. When you feel guilt for wanting rest, love, reassurance, or more. Lessening yourself may have protected you once. It may have kept you safe. But coping mechanisms that save us in one season can suffocate us in another. So as we move through this chapter together, I invite you to listen gently. No fixing, no forcing, just noticing. Where have you made yourself smaller? Who taught you that you had to? And what would it feel like, just for now, to let yourself exist without editing? This is the cost of coping, and this is where we begin. For me, life has been a constant struggle of having to lessen myself to accommodate others, whether it be physically or emotionally, and sometimes even mentally. Hi, I'm Chrissy, and I have autism and ADHD. I remember once in my gym in recent years where someone told me that I'm too much. That really hurt because it took me back to many occasions that I was told I was too much. So I did. I lessened myself. I became quieter and less loud to ensure I was liked and that I wasn't being too much. Now, my attitude is, if I'm too much, go find less. I refuse to lessen myself to accommodate others' requirements of me anymore. I have done this my entire life and became a shell of myself. Now I prioritize my peace over anything for the sake of my partner and children. How have I done this, you may ask? I spent an intense period of time going through DBT, which stands for dialectic behavioral therapy. Sometimes twice a week for 90 minutes at a time. When I originally started my therapy, my therapist attempted to teach me mindfulness. Now, imagine trying to teach someone with ADHD who has the attention span of a gnat to be able to meditate. Therefore, going forward, I was taught something called chain analysis. This consisted of breaking events down from start to finish. What happened? Why did it happen? Did I react correctly? How did I feel in that moment? What could I do better next time? We will delve deeper into this as the chapters progress, but I'd like you to sit and take a moment where you can ask yourself those questions. I hope you enjoyed my first podcast, and I look forward to sharing more chapters with you in the coming weeks. Take care. Sending you all with the peace and love.